Welcome everyone to Fanboy Frenzy. This is your host Ryan Jarvis, and I'm bringing you more live coverage from the last star in the entire galaxy. And I'm here to just let you know, R2, will you please give me a second for the love of God? I'm trying to do a review here. Okay, anyway, so we're talking about Battleborn. And Battleborn is this game that is absolutely intense, it's insane, but moreover, it is Borderlands on steroids, especially with the character selections. So what I'm going to talk about, just real brief, I'm going to run you through here the menu. As you can clearly see, I'm logging in on PlayStation Network. And we're going to bring up some of the characters and kind of talk about, just in brief, my first initial thoughts on some of these characters, because some of these characters is crazy as hell. And you will clearly see, if you haven't picked up this beta yet and began to play it, Fanboy and Fangirl Army, you'll clearly see here in just a second what exactly it is you're getting ready to deal with. So now we're going into the character selection screen. You can clearly see there's a shit ton of characters, all starting out with well, you'll see eventually whenever I get booted up, you'll eventually see. But, okay, here we go. So now you see your typical female samurai. You'll see me going back and forth. I'm like, man, I gotta see this shit. All right, so you got your female samurai. You have what looks to be a mix between some creature from World of Warcraft and Ganondorf. I mean, no doubt. What do we got here? So we have a freaking eagle that shoots a shotgun. You look over here, you got your typical warrior, looks like Gimli off of Lord of the Rings. Okay, now all of a sudden I move on to a guy that looks like a Transformer, for God's sake. Then I move on to a guy that clearly looks like a mix between like Krang and Krang's body from Ninja Turtles mixed with like Atomic Ghost from DC Universe. And then I move on to a guy that looks like a mix between like if Brick and the guy from Fallout somehow had a baby. You get that type of character. And then you move on to your typical, knight-esque character. And then, of course, I was so enamored by the Atomic Ghost wannabe / Krang that I actually went back to the screen just to see this shit. Although I got to say, he's kind of pimped out in that whole outfit he's got on. But nonetheless, very interesting character design. And, of course, you can't have a game like this without your Centurion-style fighter, And what really gets me is this next one. Why the hell can you not have a fighting game with some generic luchador? Rey Mysterio Jr. on steroids, clearly in this game. Really cool character design, though, nonetheless. I mean, the way that the characters look, they all flow very well. They look very interesting. I mean, look at this guy. Oh my God. Okay, so this cat. Look at this motherfucker right here. This guy literally looks like Professor Xavier rolling around in an Escalade. I mean, this shit is huge. This character, Cleese is his name. He's actually in the story quite a bit. I won't spoil anything for you, but you'll see him in there kind of helping your character along. And then all of a sudden, here's the guy I played with the most. This is Marquise. Marquise, when we go back to him, if you're a fan of Borderlands, the series, the franchise, and you'll notice that he definitely has a very close resemblance to Sir Hammerlock, and even the way he sounds is very Hammerlockian, if you will. But to me, I call him C-3PO and Hammerlock's love child, because clearly that's what he looks like. I can tell you that his gun is off the chain. Now, speaking of gun, we go to some of these other characters. Like, first of all, let me ask you something. Who the hell wants to play the Mushroom? It's clearly what it looks like. And then we go into Wrath, which clearly is a Sith Lord, just so you know. You can play with the Sith Lord in this game. And now we go to what looks to be a knockoff female version of General Grievous. Yes, I went there because look at the swords that bitch is carrying around. I mean, holy shit. You don't want to fight that girl, that's for sure, man. Maybe she works in a deli. I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough as the game continues to progress. But as you continue on throughout the character selection screen, you'll come up to, oh, here it is, Oscar Mike. Not to be confused with Oscar Mayer. Clearly, Oscar Mike is a takeoff of Master Chief and the Halo franchise. You can't have a game like this without having your just basic soldier. If you look at the spots on television for this game, he's like the main character, and he's the one that's trying to hype everybody up and get you to come out and buy this game. And then now, what the hell is this guy? I can't even, like I had somebody was playing with me last night in a party, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is, but that's pretty cool as shit. But here's my dude, Montana. This guy is bad as hell. Not only does he give a finger flip of doom, but he clearly looks like, a mix between Torque from the Borderlands series, and then a character from, that Loadout or something like that, I think is a game that came out a while back. But yeah, just really awesome characters, man. Hopefully you guys can see these. You know, I'm not going to talk about every single one of them. I think as the game actually releases and we know that their move sets and everything are all the same, then we'll probably do a video that's a little bit more in depth. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a look at some of the characters that you'll be playing with while you defend and try to find and harness the power of the last and final star in the universe so you and your people do not die. So everybody please join me, Fanboy Frenzy Army, at facebook.com/Fanboy Frenzy. Like, subscribe, and share and comment, and we'll see you next time on the battlefield and Battleborn.